Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, months, maybe even a year. Not 100% sure, but I'm back. I plan on making a lot more videos. There's a lot of exciting things going on in my life right now, and I just feel like I want to share my experiences that hopefully can help someone else out in my situation. So if you couldn't tell by the title, I was just recently engaged. Take a look at this. Look at this. Hopefully, I don't even know if you could see this. This will be awkward. Let's see. Maybe. I'm engaged to the love of my life, Christian. We are so excited. It is such an exciting time. Our proposal video is posted. If you want to check that out, I will link that below. I'll do another video about the proposal in and of itself. It was so amazing. I couldn't have been more surprised. He got it all on video. They totally tricked me. Christian and two of our closest friends. It was amazing. There's a big story involved I won't get into, but let's just say I was very surprised. He wrote me a song. Oh my god. It was amazing. I'll link that down below if you want to see how it all went down. It's quite a time to be alive, am I right? During the pandemic, it's quite a time to be engaged. Yep, definitely comes with a lot of challenges. It's been quite the journey, but overall, me and Christian have just chosen to have faith that everything will work out, to remain prayerful and practical about all our decision making, and overall just celebrate this joyous time, God bringing us together. We know that this is God. We are so excited about this season, about this situation, so we're just soaking it all in. We're so excited. We have begun the planning process, and the reason why I wanted to make this video is because if you're like me and you just got engaged, I was kind of like, what the heck do I do now? Like, what is the planning process? Like, what is the first step I take to planning my wedding? When should I start planning? What should I do first? These are all really, really great questions. So I kind of just want to go through five first steps that I took once I got engaged, and just things to keep in mind. If you're newly engaged and you're excited and you want to start planning but don't know where to start, stay tuned, watch this video, and I'm going to break down the 5 things I did to start planning my wedding. So the first piece of advice that I want to give you is to enjoy it. Enjoy every moment. Do not start planning right away. Don't jump right in. Savor it. Allow people to celebrate you. Bask in the moment. Have a party at a family member's house. Go out to dinner. Go on a date night and just soak in every moment. Something that happened that I noticed happened when I got engaged. Everyone's so excited for you and everyone wants to celebrate you, and it can be a little taxing on your relationship because everyone wants to spend time with you, everyone wants to hang out, everyone wants to celebrate, but make sure you and your fiance, your significant other, are taking time to celebrate together, like you two celebrating. Whether you go out to dinner, have a date night, just take a day to yourselves. Make sure that not only everyone else is celebrating you, but that you're celebrating you. Those first few weeks of being engaged, and even if you don't plan on getting married for, let's say, 2 years, the first few months, just celebrate it, enjoy it, soak in every moment. Give people the opportunity to bless you with cute little surprises and gifts. I'm going to show you a few of the gifts that I received that just made me feel so loved and celebrated, and made me even more excited to be engaged, because it's like, oh my god, this is real. So for example, this is my mug. I'm very extra, like I'm a little OD about it. I drink out of this every single morning. Yeah, my coffee. It says, if you can't see, does this ring make me look engaged? And I just sit there every morning, yes, I'm engaged. And it's just, it is what it is. I also received this beautiful gift. It's like, I don't know what this is called. I'm not very girly. I don't really know the lingo, or like a jewelry dish, I don't know. But it's something that I put on my vanity when I go to bed. I put my ring in it. I even put my earrings in it. It says Mrs. Like, are you kidding me? How cute. Adorable. And one of my favorites, and this is when it gets real. Hopefully you have someone in your life who will buy this for you, but if not, buy this. Buy this once you start planning. It's super helpful. It is a wedding planner. Wah, wah. My friend got me, actually one of my maids of honor got me this. It says Miss crossed out into Mrs. because yes, baby, no longer Miss, soon to be Mrs. This is Well, it's by Kate Spade, and I'm pretty sure it's available on Amazon. So cute. Like, let me tell you how, first of all, look at this. I love anything that has this. I mean, is this not so satisfying? Like, So, in the beginning, okay, so in the beginning, it has pages how it all began, and you get to write out your love story in your own words, where we met, our proposal story, so cute. And then it has like a calendar to organize if you're having an engagement party, if you're doing this, if you're doing that. Super, super cute, a budget checklist, guest list. You shouldn't be doing all this right away because, like I said, take those first few weeks to just enjoy being engaged and enjoy the love and the romance. But 10 out of 10 would recommend get a wedding planner or allow one of your girlfriends to bless you with one because it's so helpful. And my cat is disturbing my setup. Another great thing to do in those first few weeks while you're still excited, not still, like, it's not like it fades and it's like, ugh, but, you know, while you're at the heightened, you know, moment, you're so excited, do your engagement photo shoot. The romance is popping, it's flowing, you're so excited. What better time to get together and have a romantic photo shoot? My situation was a little different because our proposal, when he proposed, sort of became the engagement shoot because right after we took beautiful photos by our friend Marvelous Photos. Amazing, he was fantastic, and we ended up using those as our save the date, but that's a rare situation. So I would suggest those first few weeks while you're celebrating, get that engagement shoot done. It'll be so fun, so romantic, and you're so excited, trust me. So again, first thing to do, enjoy it. Now the second thing to do, and this is in fact a part of the planning process, vision cast. Sit down with your fiance and decide what you want. What you expect from your wedding. You guys might have, I mean, if you're like me, I've been like planning my wedding for 10 years already, and Christian already knew like everything I wanted, and we're very similar, so we wanted the same things, but we didn't agree on everything, which is why it's important in those first few weeks, take time, and not just texting each other. Oh, by the way, look how cute this is. It's the little pop-up thing. Everyone knows I'm a bride. Take some time, not just texting through work, like a little like, oh, let's do this. Take time, spend some intimate time together, figure out what you want. Do you want a big wedding or a small wedding? Do you want destination or do you want to do it local? Do you want a rustic wedding, an elegant wedding, a bohemian wedding? Do you want to invite all friends and family? Or do you want to just invite some and keep it small? What kind of place are you going for? When do you want to have this wedding? How long do you want to be engaged? For a year? A year and a half, 2 years, 3 years? That might depend on your finances or just your personal situation. These are things you have to figure out from the jump before you start looking at halls and getting into like the nitty-gritty of wedding planning. I'm telling you, you have to be on the same page. And this is when your relationship will start being put to the test because like I said, you won't agree on everything. Me and Christian at first didn't agree on everything. We didn't agree on we didn't agree on the size of the wedding, budget. Like these are things we had to compromise and work out for what was best for us. And another piece of advice that I'll throw in there, when you're doing this, don't write off your family and friends who are giving you their opinions. Don't write it off. You don't want to be rude. You love them. They mean well. But, you know, this is between you and your fiance. It's very important as you're about to head into marriage that you two become a team, you become a unit. It is you two going forward making decisions about your life, and it starts with your wedding. And everyone in your life, your parents, for example, will have expectations for your wedding, and you and your fiance make sure you're on the same page that we are a team. Let's figure out what we want. We'll take people's suggestions and advice, but in the end, you and I make the decision. Now, the third thing on this list, so the third step, so you're enjoying it, you're soaking it in, then you're vision casting with your fiance, then you're making your list. What list? Your Christmas list? No, your guest list. Okay, I'm not a wedding planner. Like, I could have done this totally wrong. I mean, who knows? I'm just telling you what I did and how it ended up really helping us. And let me tell you why we immediately chose to make our guest list. Because this gives you an idea of how many people are going to be at your wedding, which is going to affect what hall you decide to go at. Maybe not well, one, the hall, but also maybe the room at the hall if you're going that sort of route. You need to know how many people to expect, because the worst thing possible is if you're having a 100-person wedding and then you find out the place you just fell in love with has a 150-person minimum. Not good. You got to figure this out beforehand. Again, this is another growing experience for you and your fiance. Who are we inviting? You're evaluating, okay, we know them, we like them, but like, are they like wedding friends? Like, we'd invite them to our wedding. All right, we have immediate family, but are we inviting that family? It's a whole experience and a journey. Woo! It is super important that you make your list before you go ahead and do anything else. Step number 4 that we did, we started going on a wedding website. I created an account. There's a few really good ones, Wedding Wire, The Knot. There's like 45,000 more, but I did The Knot. Really well-known, really professional, really accredited, so I decided to go with that one. They have a really cute app, and this is like the ultimate wedding planning site. I really recommend you do this because it's here that you're going to see a breakdown of a timeline of when you should start doing things. You can create your list online and have a database where all your names and addresses are. You go on it for, I just burped, indigestion. You go on the website for wedding inspiration, decor ideas, of course Pinterest, but I feel like that goes without saying. Like, do I even have to tell you to get a Pinterest? Like, get a Pinterest. I'm just gonna throw that in there. Point 4B, get a Pinterest. Most importantly, it helps you create a budget. These websites have great articles about how much you should be spending on each. It helps you even lay out what your budget is, how much you plan to spend on each thing, and that's everything. Are you dropping 50K on a wedding? Are you trying to do it in 20K? Or are you doing a 5K wedding? You're going out to dinner with your closest friends and family. Listen, this all varies depending on where you live. I'm from Long Island, New York. Weddings are expensive, but these are things that you're gonna figure out, and that this website is gonna help you think of those questions you never even thought of before. You can create your registry through there. It's just, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. It doesn't even necessarily have to be the 4th thing you do. Like, if you're sticking to a rigid list and order of things, just do it, do it, do it. Create a wedding website, make an account, you won't regret it. Step number 5, the venue hunt. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. This is when you start looking for venues. And again, I just want to say and reiterate, do not start looking for a venue until you and your significant other, your fiance, have decided what kind of wedding you want, how many people you're going to have, the kind of vibe you want, where you want, when you want it. Before you head into that venue, those are things you need to have decided. Your number, how many people you're inviting, and when you want it. Now, maybe you're super flexible and you're just saying, I want to get married the fall of 2022. Maybe that's your thing, fall of 2022. Okay, so it could be September, October, or November. You're leaving yourself some flexibility. Maybe you're super flexible and you're like, 2023, baby, I don't care what month, what day, let's just do it in that year. I mean, you're definitely going to have a lot of availability, but maybe you're really specific and you're like, June 2022. These are things you have to know. You have to make sure you don't want to fall in love with a hall and then they don't even have your date. First and foremost, you're going to email these venues that you're interested in. You're going to tell them the date that you want or that you're looking for, a range. If you're flexible, say you're flexible, and they're going to send you your availability. And then that's when you go and visit. Don't just show up at a place, fall in love, and then you're like, oh wow, they're booked till 2025. I doubt that'll happen, but it's possible. Finding the venue was the most stressful part so far, but it was also the most exciting because it's like, oh my God, this is it. This is where we're going to commit ourselves to each other for life right there, and then we're gonna go dance with our friends and family right there, and oh my God, we'll put the DJ there, and oh my God, we're gonna get these little cute little centerpiece. It's the most exciting part because once you find that venue, baby, once you book it, you send the save the dates, you can start looking for a DJ, photographer, videographer. You're like on a roll now. But once you get that venue, baby, you're like, dang, this is real. You got your date, you got your place, and that's what matters, and it'll be like the most exciting moment ever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I was helpful in telling you about my engagement experience and the first steps that I took when planning my wedding. If you liked this video, give me a like, give me a comment, show it some love, share it, and I hope to make more videos about my engagement wedding planning experience. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.